With only a couple days remaining in October, it was only a matter of time before Microsoft sent out information about the brand new games hitting Xbox Game Pass, and that's exactly what happened today. Microsoft shared the details of the 5 new games hitting Xbox Game Pass for November. I played 3 of the 5 titles, so I wanted to give my opinion on them. And Microsoft promises even more games, even more great games, as they say in the PR release, to be revealed at X018. So let's get into it, shall we? What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. Currently playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Such a beautiful game, such a great game. Enjoy the gameplay from the Xbox One X. But let's get into the games that you can get as part of your $10 subscription to Xbox Game Pass. Now, the headliner for the month is Sniper Elite 4, a game which I have a review up on my channel. I paid $60 for it. I didn't really care for it, even though I am a fan of Sniper Elite series, right? This is the 4th one. So, combining complex ballistic stealth gameplay and third-person action, Sniper Elite 4 is the latest entry of this World War II combat series, this time featuring some of the largest and most diverse environments to navigate than ever before as you tasked to liberate wartime Italy from the iron grip of fascism. Now, this is a co-op game, so you can play through the entire campaign with a buddy in 2-player co-op. It's a pretty fun time, you know, considering I paid $60 for it and I didn't like it. If you're just getting this game as part of Game Pass and your subscription, you probably will enjoy it. It will take some time. The maps are quite large, and it also has a multiplayer component where you're actually sniping against other people. That stuff isn't really interesting, but I think it's worth playing through just to see some of the gory kill shots that you can get on these Nazis. I'm sure you've seen the videos of like someone sniping from really far away, and you get a perfect shot, and you can see the bullet go in through the the Nazi and like the skeletons and the bones that break off and stuff. Pretty gory stuff, but check it out. It's a decent game. Just don't pay money for it like I did, like an idiot when I played the game. I think came out last year, but it's a really cool co-op experience. So I actually recommend you grab a friend and try out the campaign and see if you like it. Now, one of the other games in the list is Olli Olli 2 XL Edition. Achieve new levels of control and expression as you skate, trick, and grind through 100 different levels with the new expanded combo system, including manuals, revert manuals, and grind switching. Take on friends in Combo Rush, a local multiplayer mode for 2 to 4 players, or when it's time to chill, Free Skate mode offers extended levels to learn the ropes, nails those tricks, or simply cruise and flow. It's kind of a 8-bit style game where you're skating around and you got to do all these different tricks. Not my type of game. I only played it for a few minutes and then I kind of went on to a different stuff, but people love the Olli Olli series. So I really don't have an opinion on this one. It wasn't for me. It might be for you. Give it a check if you download the game. Next up, we have Sheltered, coming out on November 1st, like all the rest of these games. Times are hard after an apocalypse, and your family will need the comfort they can get to help survive what's to come. Sheltered is a post-apocalyptic bunker simulator where you need to keep your family of 4 alive for as long as possible. You face many obstacles, meet crazy individuals, fight off intruders, scavenge for materials, and explore a randomly generated map on every playthrough. Now, I didn't play this game. I do have it, but from the description and the trailers that I've seen of this title, it really never interested me very much. I'm not, like, that description I just read of the game doesn't really appeal to me. I don't like management type games. I know it's post-apocalyptic and you gotta search around for food and supplies to keep yourself alive. It didn't really sound like my type of game, but who knows, it might be your type of game. Next up is a game I have played and I have a review up on my channel. It's Rise and Shine. Play as the young child Rise as he embarks on an epic action-packed shooting adventure with his sacred gun Shine by his side. Together they'll fight to take down an invading army of aliens known as Space Grunts in the hopes of saving a world where classic video game characters live. Featuring massive explosions, awesome hand-drawn set pieces, and gigantic bosses to do battle with, Rise and Shine has all the ingredients of the next great shooter for you to tackle. I really enjoyed this title. In fact, out of all the games here, I think this is the best one on offer. It's an ID at Xbox game, came out early last year. It's like a 2D side scroller with really colorful graphics. It's got pretty interesting shooting mechanics, big bosses to take down. It's kind of set in this video game world. You'll see a lot of references to like Zelda and Nintendo and stuff. So if you want to like learn more about the game, I always have the review up on the channel. But I actually really recommend everybody listening to this, if you are a member of Xbox Game Pass, this is the one game out of all these here that I think is at least the most enjoyable one from my experience. So I really recommend Rise and Shine. And then we actually have a brand new game releasing into Game Pass the same day as retail. This is one of the reasons why I like Xbox Game Pass so much, as you have games releasing on Game Pass the same day they come out for everybody else. I love it when Microsoft does this, and this time it's for Grip Combat Racing. The return of the hardcore combat racing is here, and the stakes are higher than ever before. Grip Combat Racing is packed with content. On top of the single-player campaign and Carcore Stunt Mode, there's 22 breathtaking tracks spanning 4 planets, 15 armored combat vehicles, multiple race formats, and PvP battle arenas, all with split screen for up to 4 players. Now, I've seen the trailers. The game looks pretty interesting. I had no intention of ever buying the game because it doesn't seem like something that would warrant a $40 or $60 purchase. However, with this game launching day one into Xbox Game Pass, I'm more willing to give it a chance. It does look very nice. I really do enjoy the combat car games, and this seems like more of a futuristic one. I'm sure you guys can go on YouTube and type in Grip Combat Racing to see what exactly it looks like. But I'm really interested in checking this out, and I really like when Xbox Game Pass does this. Now, it's only 5 games. Usually, Xbox Game Pass for the month usually comes with 7 or 8. But they are promising that more games will be shown off at X018. In fact, they say, hey, but you want more? Tune in to Inside Xbox at X018 on November 10th. Embrace yourself for even more great games coming to Xbox Game Pass. We think you'll like them. See, Microsoft has been doing this thing where they give you the list of games coming at the beginning of the month on November 1st, and maybe a game that's launching into the, to retail like Grip. That usually comes whenever it launches, so this time it's November 6th. But then later on during the month, they'll start teasing stuff on the Twitter, and they'll release more games. Like last month, for instance, they released 4 games for Halloween. It was like Hello Neighbor, Observer, Outlast, and I think I forget the 4th title. So even though you have this initial list of games that come out that we're all judging it on, people are basing their opinions on like, oh, this month isn't very good, and quite frankly, I would agree that this month is probably the weakest month in a little bit of time. There's really nothing here that stands out as like, oh, I must play this. Rise and Shine is a good game. Sniper Elite 4 is a good co-op experience, but they're not really must-plays. Grip, who knows, maybe that game will be really well, but Microsoft is holding some games back from the announcement at X018. Hopefully they're bigger games, they're better games, as they, you would think Microsoft would want a loud reaction from the crowd. Be like, hey, we got this game going in, and this game going in, and this game going in. I'm just kind of curious to see what games they could have in mind. But I like this new format of what Microsoft is doing with Game Pass. You have the list of games at the beginning. You maybe have a brand new game that's launching onto Xbox for the first time and Game Pass, and then actually adding more games as time goes on. It kind of leads more engagement with Xbox Game Pass. It's instead of just waiting until the end of the month to see what the brand new month brings, people are looking for clues that Xbox Game Pass kind of drops, waiting to see if there's more titles being added to the service. And it usually, the last couple months, is they've added stuff, which is pretty damn cool to see. So I'm not surprised at all that they're going to be having more surprise announcements at XO, and maybe the better games will be announced there, because Sniper Elite 4 being the headliner for this month, it's not a very good month. It's probably one of the weakest, but I digress. Those were my opinions. I played 3 of them. I think Rise and Shine is worth playing. Sniper Elite is worth playing if you are playing through in co-op. The rest, not really sure on. But anyways, those are my thoughts on the new games coming to Xbox Game Pass. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it out on social media when with a friend. Make sure you tell me what you think about all this stuff in the comments below. Try to predict what games that Microsoft will, add to the service at X018. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you always want to be notified when I drop new content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.